Hello, and welcome to another episode of Are You Movie Mad? I'm Andrew Jones, and I'm asking the question to Johnny Ellis.
Hello.
Is he movie mad?
Yes.
Okay.
See you next week.
Oh, that joke's gotten old. Every joke gets old. Like Father Time himself. We grow beards, we grow old, and we die. Or we become Brad Pitt and we get younger.
Or we become a hip-hop artist, is it?
Go on, explain yourself.
Well, if you listen to our last episode. I can't remember who it was again. What was his name?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
That was his name.
That was our last special episode. We had
Every episode's a special episode.
Every episode's a special episode.
And this episode is especially special because you're joining us right now. And we love you right now.
We love you all the time.
But we love you a long time right now.
Spotlight.
Don't be so horny.
So what are we watching this week?
Oh, this week we're watching something about a hip-hop artist. No, I want to stop and go, what? In the butt?
What? In the butt?
Yeah, what?
What? I'm confused.
Okay, well, you said about the hip-hop artist.
Right.
What was that?
That was a reference to Collateral Beauty.
I don't remember that.
No?
No.
Oh, I'll have to take you again.
Okay.
We'll have to go watch it again.
That's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like, I'm going to destroy the fire with my massive muscles. Check out these ratings, Donald Trump.
Did that already come out then? The Apprentice.
What do you mean?
Has his apprentice
His
started?
apprentice. His apprentice is begun.
Has it started?
Yeah, it was like the second or third day of the year.
Oh, right.
Was the first couple of episodes.
Didn't know it was that quick. Spotlight.
Oh boy.
So, what are we watching this week?
This week we're watching a film by auteur Charlie Kaufman. He's a French
For some
filmmaker.
reason, I thought it was Paul Thomas Anderson.
Interesting.
I don't know, I was coming
Why?
into this thinking Paul Thomas Anderson. I don't
Was
know,
the
I
wanky
didn't-
name?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, Paul Thomas Anderson doesn't do wanky names. You know.
Yeah.
Magnolia is not a wanky name. It's just, a couple of letters. Boogie Nights, certainly not a wanky name. Hard Eight or Sydney.
What was the one he did with from
Tap your pen, that'll make everything better.
Sorry.
Sound quality wise. Thank you.
the one that he did? Because that shows that I'm thinking. That shows I'm thinking. See, I can't think otherwise.
Bum, 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 bum. I am time from Collateral
Adam
Beauty.
Sandler and Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
What was that one?
Silence. It was Adam Sandler is Japanese, and he talks some funny accents, and Liam Neeson's like, "Oh, that's more racist than I'm ever being." It's called Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, see, that's the same amount of words as Synecdoche, New York.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the same length of words. And also, Punch Drunk is hyphenated.
I guess that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
A sort of Punch Drunk Love style.
Well, we're talking about Synecdoche, New York. Synecdoche, comma New York, because it's a place. Synecdoche is what they actually give you a pronunciation on the top of the UK DVD.
Oh, right.
On top of it saying the smash hit comedy of the year.
Right.
Not smash hit.
Comedy.
Not
Right,
smash hit.
Okay.
Not comedy.
That's what I was thinking.
Barely in a year. I mean, I saw it one year and then it got released the next year. Because I saw it at the London Film Festival, so it doesn't really count as anything.
That's what I was thinking. Comedy, and it's... How long did you say? 3.5 hours? Something like that?
That was... No, it's 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
I was joking with you earlier. To fuel you. Empire gave it 5 stars, says it's astonishing, but Metros give it 5 stars and says it's hilarious. Hilarious, apparently.
Astonishing.
I love this film, but I would never call this film, a comedy. At all.
So I'll be one howling with laughter and you'll just sat there.
It's like when a friend watched In Bruges for the first time. He knew it was a comedy, so he watched In Bruges and he started laughing at the line, "I killed the little boy," that Colin Farrell says. The most serious line of the film, because it's all about what goes on from the fact that he's killed a little boy, the ramifications of having done something so horrible as an accident. And because it's a comedy, my friend thought that's the funny laugh line. And he didn't realise the weight of that film because of that. So everything else was just like, well, this is weird and silly. I thought that was a joke, that he killed a boy. Why would that be a joke? What is wrong? Anyway, yes, Charlie Kaufman.
Charlie Kaufman.
You know from...
Adaptation.
And?
And Anomalisa.
Okay, the A's.
And being John Malkovich, the Bees.
The Bees!
What else have I seen of his? I think that's
Eternal Sunshine?
Oh yeah, Eternal
Of the
Sunshine.
Spotless Mind?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he worked at DreamWorks for a little bit.
I've seen
So,
DreamWorks.
if you've seen Kung Fu Panda 2,
Yeah.
I don't know how much of his stuff stayed, because he wrote the Kaboom of Doom,
Oh, right.
and then that eventually got scrapped and turned into Kung Fu Panda 2.
Wait, was it still a Kung Fu
It
Panda
was
film?
Kung Fu Panda 2, the Kaboom of Doom.
Right. And
But then it completely got overhauled plot-wise, story-wise, everything. So Charlie Kaufman's movie never really happened. It's just so strange.
Other than those ones we've already mentioned, there's nothing else except for this. This is my last Charlie Kaufman film, is that?
Well, have you seen Being John Malkovich?
Yes.
Oh,
but I don't quite recall it, so it does deserve a rewatch.
Yes, it very much does. It's,
Yes.
one of the greats.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this will be pretty much it. I mean, he's done some TV work.
Alright.
He was a sitcom writer for a while.
Oh, what sitcoms?
I can't remember. But, not...
No, I had that one.
I will destroy you.
World-class comedy on this podcast.
You are fluffy. You are Gabriel Iglesias right now. Don't worry, because we've got some great ventriloquist act coming up soon. He's going to bring out some crazy racist puppets. It'll be funny.
Is that a reference to the... am I to be expecting a...
No, it's a reference to Jeff Dunham.
Oh.
And, lowbrow easy comedy.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lowbrow Easy Comedy. Otherwise known as Vince Vaughn's Wild West Roadshow. 2. I think he made a second one of those.
So I don't quite know what to expect from this, because the DVD's telling me it's a comedy, but you're telling me it's not. I thought it was 3.5 hours, but then you say it's 2.
Yes. I don't want to give you this because it does actually tell you exactly what the film is on the back, and that's too dangerous for you to have.
Yeah, all I've got is a picture of Philip Seymour Hoffman. I don't know who else is in it.
Is that Philip Seymour Hoffman as well? Who else is that Starkey Frame? Oh, I'm looking into myself. What does it all mean?
It is, isn't it? Yeah. I thought that was a trick question there.
No, I don't know what's going on. So, Synecdoche, New York, is a location. What does Synecdoche mean? That's your first challenge. Get your phone out.
I thought it was a place.
Synecdoche is the place. Synecdoche is a term.
Right, okay.
That's why it's a clever title, because it's like, I remember going to get my ticket in person for the film, and it was like, can I have one for Synecdoche? Synecdoche, the Charlie Kaufman film.
Should I be looking this up? Should I find out what it means?
What the term Synecdoche was, yeah.
Yeah?
I just think it'd be interesting for you to get a grasp of what it means.
It's a figure of speech in which a term for a part of something refers to the whole of something or vice versa.
That makes no sense.
No. England lost by 6 wickets, meaning the English cricket team. Right, okay.
So when you say one thing, you're actually meaning a smaller part of it, or if you say one small part, you're referring to the entire piece, theoretically.
Right. I'm trying to think of other examples.
So look at the dust, when you're referring to a simple patch of dust mites. Rather than the entirety of dust in the world, perhaps.
No, I was thinking something...
You should turn your phone off, because you're making a bloody noise here.
Me?
Yep,
And
airplane
far
mode
away.
and Wi-Fi on. That's how we do this. We're a professional joint.
Airplane mode. Yeah, I'm thinking of films and TV shows.
Films and TVs.
Guardians would be like Guardians of the Galaxy. MCU. Is that right? No, that's an abbreviation, isn't it?
Yeah, no. I don't think that's the same kind of thing.
No?
No, the England to England cricket team suggests England, you think the country, but they were referring specifically to a small part of the country being, those 11 people on the pitch, on
Right.
the field.
Okay.
Not like the shortened to mean, not because they've truncated the word, but they told you, look, within the realm of cricket, we're talking about England, in that sense.
Right.
And it's good. Welcome to the cricket cast.
Welcome. I was going to say welcome to English Literature Mad.
No, it's cricket cast.
Cricket.
Today we're talking about the stumps and Bales. Are you
Bales?
excited?
Like Christian, or
He can be one if he wants the plank on top of some stumps. He can be bales that you can throw balls at. Wouldn't that be fun? You can ball bales.
I know nothing about cricket, so...
You're a cricket critic. It's time for Cricket Critics with Johnny Ellis. Out for a duck. What does that mean?
They're going out to eat.
What does 4 refer to?
It's between 3 and 5.
What does 6 refer to?
It's something you do with the opposite sex. Not always the opposite sex, but if you're attracted to something. Spotlight.
What's a run?
Run. How can I make this one funny?
What's a wicket?
A wicket.
Jungle is massive.
A wicket is an Ewok.
What's a bowler?
It's a hat.
A batsman. It's a superhero.
That's more than one.
Yes. We're batsmen. Where are we? Swear to us. Alfred. Oh, be like a trio of batsmen. Oh, the triplets who lost their parents. It's the Three Stooges as Batman. That would be great. That would be a thing.
You know what? I've never seen any Three Stooges stuff.
Don't need to.
No?
You don't need to.
I feel like I need to.
You don't need to. If you get the concept of slapstick, then there's better stuff out there. 100% there's better stuff out there.
Like The Play That Goes Wrong. Very good. I recommend that to anyone listening. If anyone listens.
If you've got an iPlayer at the moment, I think you can still watch Peter Pan Goes Wrong.
For today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, boy. Right, well, you missed out, because Peter Pan Goes Wrong was very funny.
I still didn't finish it.
Didn't finish it?
Yeah. I watched about the first 20 minutes, and then I had to get up and head to the station.
You finished yourself, but you couldn't finish it. That's right. He doesn't take pleasure in anyone else's pleasure except himself. You're a selfish viewer.
Exactly. Yeah. But I remember, we watched...
You break bad, but then you won't cool soul. I don't know if there's a sexual reference there.
I watched the first bit and then had to head out. And then when I got back and I looked at the screen, it was utter chaos by the end. I was just like, I don't know how it got to this point. And I kept forgetting to go back.
Find out.
Yeah.
What happens to David Suchet?
Oh yeah, he was in it.
Yes, he was. Why wouldn't he be?
But it's good, wasn't it?
It's very funny.
I mean, from what I saw, and I'd seen the play. So would you be up for seeing The Play That Goes Wrong?
I wouldn't be able to afford it, I don't believe.
That's not that much.
I would assume it's very expensive. It's Hamilton ticket price over here, right?
Hamilton. When are tickets for Hamilton getting released?
When are tickets for Hamilton? I can't fit getting released. It's very...
when are they getting released? Like,
soon.
We know when they're getting released, but we don't have any dates or how much tickets are.
Oh, they're going to be expensive.
When are they sending us the dates?
The dates and the dates. The dates and the dates. Well, Lynn will tweet out for everybody individually. That'll be his thing. So we've been over here for a while, so we can set up a specific Twitter account just so we can tweet out at people.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Poor guy, he's going to be up all day.
But they've got only a week, just over a week before they're pre-released.
TikTok.
But I guess he writes like he's running out of time, so...
Synecdoche, New York. Why are we here? Why am I here, in actual fact? Look, the last thing I wrote is Collateral Beauty and it's misspelled. Clump, clip, every shit.
Clump. Are we watching Nutty Professor?
Yeah.
Oh my god, if the Nutty Professor turns up in this, maybe that's why it's a comedy.
Is that what Philip Seymour Hoffman's going to become? He's going to go blackface?
Eddie Murphy's going to take off the Philip Seymour Hoffman mask.
Oh, I'm really black inside. Oh, I'm really a clump. I'm the adopted clump. My family fought everywhere. Oh.
Shall we start this film?
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
Then you have to predict.
Nothing. I've got nothing. I know it's set in New York, and I know Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. I don't know anything. I'm
it's Kaufman.
Kaufman.
Our favourite superhero. Kaufman.
Oh, is it
Kaufman?
Is it another film about writing a film? That could be fun. Oh my god. Does Nicolas Cage pop up?
Oh.
Maybe that's why it's a comedy.
Oh, everybody, hi.
Wait, is
gonna do
Philip Seymour
Hamilton.
Hoffman going to be playing Andy Kaufman? Or a version of Andy Kaufman? I've got nothing.
Very much.
Because you can't pin him down, really, can you?
You can with a needle, unfortunately.
You really can't, though, can you? You know, he had a Turn of Sunshine.
Oh, Calvin, I don't know Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. It hurts me as much as it hurts everyone else.
I really think we should start before you dig yourself any deeper.
I'm happy to dig holes. I'm Shia LaBeouf right now. Very Spotlight. I'm Sigourney Weaver doing a bad English accent.
Oh, Sigourney Weaver could pop up in this.
She can pop up everywhere. I think that's what we've learned.
Yeah.
She can be in anything.
Like Finding Dory.
Sure. Or Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah.
Video Salacata. Blam.
Yeah.
Maybe this is Be Kind Rewind. Maybe it's just knocked down. I've knocked down the DVD. Just in case it is Be Kind Rewind.
Could be.
That's 2 discs, by the way,
Two
for
discs.
no reason. For no reason.
Oh, do we not swap halfway through the film?
Yeah, it's 3 hours and a bit, so, you know. You've got the first 3 hours on there, and then you get the credits at the end. So you can't think of what...
I honestly don't, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited that
I can see.
I don't know what to expect.
Expect the unexpected. No, you don't go for that.
Oh.
That wasn't an outro.
I thought that was an outro.
Oh gosh, no, that would be terrible to go out on. We'd have to go out on a laugh line or something.
I didn't want to ruin your moment.
Don't ruin moments, just speak.
Sorry, I thought...
You know, as no doubt said, just speak. I know what you're thinking, so please start explaining. Tell me, because it hurts.
What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. Do I think? I don't know.
Well, if you don't think, therefore you're not.
Or possibly. I don't. I'm very confused right now. Synecdoche, New York.
Synecdoche.
Right, so it's hilarious.
It's the smash hit comedy of the year. Ha ha ha! 2008.
Being John Malkovich, from the creator of Being... Sorry, it just said Being John Malkovich, but then up above it was in black. And it said from the creator of, so it was almost invisible.
It just wants to tell you that Being John Malkovich is also a film.
And it's a 15.
It is a 15.
So it's not that bad.
Well, I mean... It contains strong language, sex references, and nudity.
Oh, do we get to see full frontal...
You get to see Philip Seymour Hoffman's nudities.
Could be.
Both of them. Look at his ditties.
Is Mel Streep in this?
Mel Strip.
Mel Streep.
That's her name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mel Strip.
That's where the nudity comes in.
Will she take her bra off? That's Sophie's choice. Oh, look, it's Ricky and the Flash. What does she call her breasts? It's Kramer. This is Kramer. Look at them bouncing around together. Mamma mia, what a sight. If you were going on a date with her, you'd be the deer hunter.
Is she in that? Didn't even know. Any more? Keep going. I'm liking this.
Throw money on the stage? Having a moral quandary? That's because it's complicated. She is the Iron Lady.
I want you to try and fit in suffragette.
She's up here because of suffragettes.
You've got all good ones. I can't think of any more of hers.
There's many more of hers.
There are many. No, I was almost going to do Collateral Beauty again, but it's Helen Mirren.
Yes, they're not the same person.
They really are.
They're not the same person.
Especially when Helen Mirren's got an American accent. They're the same person.
Meryl Streep can do a better British accent than Helen Mirren can do an American accent.
Helen Mirren's American accent wasn't that bad.
But it was noticeable.
Yeah.
Whereas Meryl Streep can do a pretty good English accent. She's not Sigourney Weaver. Hello, I'm Sigourney Weaver in a monster cause. Very close to Bjork. This is fine. Everything is fine. Hello. My best friends are Sigourney Ross.
What?
Icelandic jokes. No, I'm just going into Icelandic jokes. It's all so quiet. And so peaceful and tall. Mamma mia. I go again. Mama. Can I resist you?
I don't even know how to react.
Queen. Your head's only 17.
Shall we start the movie?
I think Bjork has more things to say. What does Bjork want to say?
What do you want to say?
What does Bjork want to say?
I don't know.
You don't think Bjork wants to say
What
something?
do you think of Synecdoche, New York?
Well, you should ask her that.
Yeah? What do you think
Yeah,
of
Bjork, what do you think of Synecdoche, New York?
I can't do Bjork.
What does she think of Synecdoche, New York?
I can't do Bjork.
You can do me any way you like.
Is friend of the show. What is his name again? Why have I forgotten his name?
Oh wait, is this Blink-182? What's my name again? What's my name again?
I don't know. That's a Blink-182
Well,
song.
what's my age again?
Oh.
But god damn it, you're just so bad at the references.
I'm really bad at
I'm trying to teach you.
Is that another reference?
No,
Oh,
that's
sounds
me
like
doing
it's
things.
a quote from a film.
Well, that's because I'm so cinematic myself. You know, I can be quoted from many people. Lenny Henry quoted me.
What
when
is
he
his
said
name
twat.
again? Who's the guy who's going into
70 Big Brother.
No. Surely not. No, not the
Don't
one
call
I'm
me
thinking.
Shelley. What, Werner Herzog?
No. The
Life
man who's
is
going
just a
into
foolish
Game of
experience.
Thrones, and he was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Werner Herzog.
No.
Hello there, Ship Ronald. We are all immigrants. Humanity is an immigration experience. Also, go with Donald Gleason. He seems lovely.
What's his name? Why have I
Werner
blanked?
Herzog.
No. I'm gonna get it.
God, I hope you get it. I hope you get it.
Hello.
Oh, Father Christmas.
Jim Broadbent.
Hello.
Jim Broadbent. Is he in Synecdoche, New York?
Yes, I am. Ho ho! I play Philip Seymour Hoffman. Ha! Listen to my impression. Oh, hello. Oh, Capote, I want an Oscar.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh boy, what a fun time. What a fun time.
See, if this hadn't said on the DVD cover that it was a comedy,
Funny film.
I was sort of expecting for something downbeat. Something happiness-like. Not that downbeat, but like that, you know. Sort of.
I'm going to write that down because, you know, maybe that'll come out later. I don't know. Hint, hint, hint. Keep going down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know. I think that's what he emits. Philip Seymour Hoffman is just this this broken down man. Exactly.
We're not happy, dude.
Do we see
We're
Philip
not
Seymour Hoffman having another orgasm? Is this in the series of Hoffman orgasm films?
I'm not going to say
Is
that
this-
there's not another film in which Philip Seymour Hoffman has an orgasm coming up on our list of films that you've got to see.
Is this the is this part of the Hoffman orgasm universe?
Oh, the HOU.
Show you.
Because do you know what it sounds like when you say HOU properly? It sounds like Hoffman having an orgasm. Oh. 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 Oh.
Well, now I'm in the mood to watch Synecdoche, New York. I mean,
And is it going to be funny? Is it going to be the best comedy you've ever heard?
I can't imagine it will be funny.
At all.
Not really.
But it's hilarious. Hilarious!
And
I'll
you
tell you
seem
how
to
hilarious
very
it
much
is.
agree with that.
I saw this at the London Film Festival. The first time I saw it at London Film Festival.
Really? What?
Yeah,
so
2008.
Opening
No, not opening night,
right.
but like the first film I ever went to the London Film Festival for, specifically because it was Charlie Kaufman's debut and I wanted to see it.
It was his debut.
This is his directorial debut.
Oh, right. So he's directed it.
Yes.
Right. Got him.
And I left the film crying.
Crying
With laughter.
Tears of laughter. Yeah.
And then we couldn't go out the main entrance, of course, at the Odeon. because they locked down Leicester Square because they had the Quantum of Solace premiere that same night.
Oh, really?
So we had to go to the back alleys while I was the whole audience was in tears through the back alleys because Judi Dench's low-cut top told us we couldn't go through. And if you've seen pictures of her at the premiere that night, which I think you should look up right now as we do this, and think of it, it's a cold October night. And the choice of 9 level costume, let's say. If you've seen the film 9, and I'm sorry if you have, you'll understand. Judi Dench, Quantum of Solace premiere. Adrian premiere.
Solace UK premiere.
It was the world premiere. Actually, the world Adrian Grenier.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Hello!
That's some cleave as time went by.
How old was she in this?
I would like to say 95, but I think she was probably a little bit younger. I don't see her as,
My God.
Yep. Tell the audience at home what you're seeing. What you could have won.
She's got a 007 tattoo on her back.
No, not on her back. On her... Well, her hip. Her small back of hip. Got a tramp stamp.
Right. Judi Dench flaunts crystal 007 tattoo as she gives Bond girls a lesson in red carpet style. Oh, why am I on the mail? This is disgusting.
It's all disgusting.
Yeah, she's got a 007.
Fraud. Yeah! Get in there.
I would like to think that was a permanent one.
I'd like to think that was something she did before she even got in the franchise. She was just a big Roger Moorhead.
Exactly. You've destroyed your DVD.
Well, I've taken out the case. This is rare to find in the UK now, by the way.
Really?
This film. Because it's Revolver Entertainment released it.
Nah.
So when they went bust, the Blu-ray disappeared, the DVD disappeared. So we're lucky to have it. We are lucky to have it.
Well, I am excited.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I am. I'm hoping the 2 hours flies by. Don't do that face.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be good. You can always see. I always make sure.
Just in public, sometimes you're on the train and you're like, Andrew, look at this, look how excited I am. Beep, 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 beep. And it's kind of strange. You call it your guy good counter. Because it tells you how excited you are as being a guy. And then when you want to test the weather, you say, look at my barometer.
I've just got Judi Dench's tattoo in my head for now. Forever.
Running through your head. All the things she said. Her tattoo. This is not enough. Oh, her and Helen Mirren in schoolgirl outfits, kissing each other in the rain and then driving a truck.
Let's start the fucking movie.
Oh, is that what it was? It was a fucking movie.
Take my mind off it, please, God.
I'm not God. But Philip Seymour Hoffman might be.
Death comes faster than you think.
The idea is to do a massive theater piece.
What was this shoot for?
Plays.
Like theater plays?
Have I disappointed you somehow?
Everyone is disappointing. The more you know someone.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Knowing that you don't know is the most essential step to knowing, you know?
I want you to beg me on your knees for a kiss.
We need to investigate the essence of each being.
You're weirdly close to what I've visualized for this character.
Glad to be weirdly close.
You smell weird.
What do I smell like?
It's like you're menstruating. I don't know.
I don't menstruate, so I don't know. I can smell like I'm menstruating.
You tell me.
I've been following you for 20 years, and I've learned everything about you. So hire me, and you'll see who you truly are.
The smash hit comedy of the year. Hilarious!
I did just check, and The Hangover came out the year after.
Yeah, no, that's...
So I was wondering if it was...
Well, actually, no. The Hangover was 2009. This came out April 2009 in the UK.
Ah!
So,
So you
Technically.
could double bill it.
You could double bill The Hangover, which is, you know, a film that's sad for many different reasons, and Synecdoche, New York, which is a film that's sad for purposeful reasons.
It was...
Fucking Hangover. No, I won't start. Third one's the best one. Third one's a film.
So this was interesting. I don't know what to think. It's just it's the same effects that the last one had on me. What was the last one? Adaptation.
No, I thought you were going to say Ring of Fire.
No, well...
Because that's similarly about a film about time passing by at random intervals.
That did pop in my head, actually. Yeah.
That life just kind of happens and you kind of get lost around you.
Yeah.
Because your inwardly perspective is your selfish id.
But it's one that, like... And I had the same thing with adaptation where you're watching it and you're like, I don't think I like this. And then sort of you keep following it till the end and you're like, no, this is really profound. It's got something, you know. It's one that's going to take not a long while, but a while for me to be like, it's amazing, it's brilliant, I absolutely love it.
As I left the cinema, I knew. So, 18-year-old me was better than you at, 28? How old are you now?
23.
No, how old are you now?
But, like, no, I know I like it. And
Good.
I know it's going to be good. And I know I'm going to look back fondly over it and I'm going to...
You're going to fondle over it?
Yeah. And I do know it's great. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's...
Fun and easy watch, though.
No.
Very much. I mean, there's some very funny parts.
Yeah. Are you setting me up for next week? Because...
Oh, what is it? Yeah, next week's going to be even more like the most depressing film you'll ever see.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you actually kidding? Or...
It's all downhill.
I can't imagine. See, knowing what next week's film is, I know we're teasing it a bit early here, but knowing what next week's film is, I was expecting something.
Ring of Fire is kind of like the happiest film we're going to do in January, and each time it's like a stepping stone of sadness down.
But in Ring of Fire,
and this isn't a stepping stone really. Synecdoche is more like you've got the noose around you. You've already been dropped, but you're dangling.
Oh well.
So after that, the noose, the rope's gonna be cut. Your body's gonna fall down for the next film, and the film after that, you're just kind of buried.
Oh, we're watching Buried.
Yeah, we're watching Buried. Except Ryan Reynolds, it's not him anymore. It's just the corpse of anything good, because it's bad now. Trump's America. MAGA. Hashtag MAGA. Get your liberal.
He said AGA.
Get your liberal tears mugs, guys. Let's start.
Okay.
So Synecdoche, New York begins.
Welcome to the show. We're watching Synecdoche. Oh, sorry.
We've watched Synecdoche, New York. You cheeky bugger. Let's start with what the first half hour of the film is. What is it?
It's Philip Seymour Hoffman is basically playing Kaufman.
Pseudo representation, sure.
And he's got a wife and a kid.
Wife played by? Come on, pull it out. That's her favourite catchphrase.
I don't know.
Catherine Keener.
She didn't look like the only one.
She's Catherine Keener. She looks like Catherine Keener because she's Catherine fucking Keener. God damn it. No. Sorry.
Michelle Williams and Jennifer Jason Leigh I spotted, and the one who was in Red Dragon. What's her name?
Samantha Morton.
No one who was in
Samantha
Red
Morton.
Dragon. No.
Samantha Morton.
Samantha
Morton.
No.
Samantha Morton. Samantha Morton.
Who the hell is Samantha
Morton?
I don't even know who Samantha Morton is.
Samantha Morton is Hazel. That's my joke.
Oh. I'm very... Yeah, let's not even get to that yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why let's start with half hour.
He's...
let's start with our opening act and try and work forwards somehow.
So, he's got a kid,
He's got a
wife, his kid's poop is brown, is green.
He's got blood in his stool.
He's got blood in his stool.
Not the one in his office.
Not the one in his office.
See, the film has jokes.
Hilarious.
The smash it comedy of the year.
And right, so he's got all that, and he's got a play, which is
Death of a Salesman.
Death of a Salesman. I only knew that when I looked at Wikipedia just 5 minutes before we started recording this bit.
Okay. But in the roles of Death of a Salesman, what have they done?
Have they reversed the roles? Or
No,
something?
no. They make it clear that he's cast younger people to play older people.
Oh, yeah.
So that simultaneously the audience is watching the young people play old people and realising that the young people will eventually go through the same suffering when they get older as the characters do on stage at that moment.
Jesus Christ.
Right? It's all there!
So we've got all that, and it's not even... Oh.
Not half an hour in and, discussing art, putting a piece of personal status on stage of someone else's adaptation versus actually making your own complete artistic creation, which is Catherine Keener's job as an artist, a tiny miniature paintings artist.
I like that. That was nice. Little tiny paintings.
Tiny little paintings that change the world. They make such a big impact, do you notice?
Yeah.
Which leads to, of course, the opposite later on.
Yeah, right. So go that, and then his life goes to shit. Basically,
the sink when he's having a shave. The
sink
collapses.
Maybe he's in a coma.
No.
Maybe I was watching it going like, is he dead or something? Is that what's going to happen? Maybe he was in a coma when he tap hit him.
Well, he is dead. That's what they say later in the film. He's been dead for a long time.
Has he? I'm very confused. Is it purgatory? What the fuck's going on?
No. Well, we slowly rise in absurdity, of course.
Yeah.
Because again, Hazel is a character who pops up who's the box office assistant at the theatre.
Yeah, she
Samantha
likes
Morton.
him.
She likes him.
He's still married, and she tries to go out with him, basically. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And when first time round, he doesn't really become receptive to it. She settles into her own place in life. She finds a crazy little
house on fire,
yellow house in the white picket fence suburbs, and commits to a place that is burning perpetually.
Yeah.
She's settling for the understanding that that's how it is.
I wasn't expecting something this deep when I came in today. I
mean, you knew it was Charlie Kaufman.
No, I didn't. I
thought you did.
It was Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh gosh.
At first,
well, Paul Thomas Anderson is deep, but
yeah, but I don't know.
But he's more.
Well, no, I didn't
emotionally deep, not so much.
I thought it might be Paul Thomas Anderson, but I also thought it would be the sort of kooky set in New York type of
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Woody W.
Yeah.
Allen.
So this is just knocked me sideways here.
Well, it could have been Alexander Payne, director of Sideways,
and The Descendants, right?
Yes, we don't talk about post-Sideways movies by Alexander Payne.
His best film.
No.
Sideways. His best film.
His best film is Sideways.
No.
His second best film is Election.
I've not seen Election.
About Schmidt's okay.
What's it about?
Schmidt. It's a biography of the character from New Girl. Thank you.
I'm surprised you knew that. I'm genuinely surprised.
Yeah, cultural relevance is my game. And it's also my name. Hi, I'm Cultural Relevance. How's it going? Yeah, so we're still in the half hour.
Oh man.
House is burning down.
Oh fuck.
Michelle Williams is an actress in the other main role of Death of a Salesman.
Yeah. And then he gets an award of some sort.
He gets the MacArthur.
The MacArthur Park Award.
Yep, he gets MacArthur Park.
Yeah. And they give him money to do a new play.
Yes.
And what he does is he puts his new play in a warehouse.
No, it's a playhouse. They've had plays there. The real estate agent insists they've had plays there. Shakespeare's been done there.
Apparently.
In a massive warehouse.
And then it just gets fucked up from then on. And then it becomes sort of Inception.
But it's not just... Catherine Keener gets successful in Berlin. Takes his daughter.
I'm still wrapping my head all around it, so you got to help me out here.
And, asks Philip Seymour Hoffman to not read the diary that his daughter left in the house.
Yeah, he fucking reads it.
And then a year later, or 1 week for him, he
starts
to read it.
Yeah, and then he's reading the diary, and
what happens in the diary?
The diary is telling him years in advance,
it's a diary written from a 4-year-old, and then eventually leads all the way to her death.
Yeah, it's oh my god, my head.
I love it. Things don't have to make sense if they mean something.
Yeah, and he sees himself on TV a lot.
Yeah, he's in a cartoon form. He's in an advert for a cancer drug, a chemotherapy drug.
Yeah.
He's happy and smiling in that one. He's dying in the cartoon thing with his friends.
That was what made me think of what maybe he's dead all along.
Because
he was seeing himself on TV, and because there was a bit where he was talking to his therapist or something, and
Hope Davis here.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful Hope Davis.
I know the name, I didn't know the face.
That's Hope Davis. She's the best.
And she says that she shows him a book written by a 4-year-old who killed themselves age 5.
Yes, this 4-year-old wrote a book.
And
which is called...
I can't even remember now.
I can't remember. It's a really cute title. What's it about?
I don't even know. It just gets darker and darker.
It's this supremacist skinhead who gets on drugs, starts brutally murdering and raping people, goes into jail, and eventually gets killed by a black man who rises up against him. I think it's Little Winky.
Little Winky.
Little Winky. Oh, Little Winky. How's it going? A New York Winky's Tale.
But yeah, no, that was what made me like. That was what made me think. Oh, he must be dead, because there was a bit when he was like, "Oh, why did the 4-year-old kill themselves?" And she goes, "Well, why did you?" And then she's like, "Oh no, why would you?"
Why would you?
And it's like, oh, maybe that's what's going on here, and there's going to be a big reveal, and it's going to be like he's dead all along.
But that's a bad idea.
That's going to pop up.
That's twist.
Yeah.
Twist is bad.
Yeah.
Twist is bad. For this kind of film, it shouldn't play out like it's a shock at the end, and then you go back and look at all the signs and go, I should have seen it earlier. It should play out like, oh, golly, and then you look back at it and go, well, there are signs all over this place, but they're not directing you to anything in particular. They're just directing you into thoughts.
Yeah.
Which is much more fulfilling.
Yeah.
Even though, not narratively.
I wouldn't call it more fulfilling.
No? Well, it's fulfilling as a stake.
Yeah, alright.
Of a movie, rather than you've just had fast food thrown at your face.
Yeah.
Which is how fast food is often handled, I believe. I've not been to a McDonald's for a while, but I'm looking forward to going to one when I go and see The Founder this February.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that actually.
Yeah, you'll have to throw a McDonald's at The Founder.
But then that means they win.
Well, we could go and get a Burger King.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yes, we should get a Burger King when we see the Founder. Like just a big fuck you to the Founder.
When we go and see an exclusive screening, that who's it?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. It was Michael Keaton. I was going to say Kevin Costner for some reason.
I thought you were going to say Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. My name is The Founder, and I made this movie. Hello. McDonald's. That's my game.
I don't... I liked it. I definitely liked it.
We haven't even discussed this film.
I know. I don't even know what to say about it. It's one of those where you can't. I can't.
We haven't started to get to what is the play that he starts.
The play is his life,
right?
Pretty much, and it starts off small.
Is it his life?
It's life. It's just. It's the world. The play is the world, basically. No.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
That's
okay. You reached for your notes as if you were going to go. Well, actually, it's about this.
There's nearly 13 billion people in this world. None of them is an extra.
Ah, yes, that's nice quote.
Boom.
Yeah, so it starts off nice and small in this big playhouse.
It's a gigantic warehouse. It's just
it's sort of like little cubicle areas.
Yeah, small little pieces. His wife and child in one small section, and he's just walking around directing all of them.
Yeah,
handing out notes every day to give them character motivation. And
then it gets bigger and bigger, and then he starts. There's like scaffolding all over the place.
They're building buildings, and suddenly
walls get put on the buildings.
But what else needs to be?
And then another warehouse gets put in. No, sorry, no.
Before that, Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, Caden Cotard.
Oh yeah, he hires.
He needs someone to play him within this world. Otherwise, who really exists?
This is just
welcome Tom Noonan, who has been popping up throughout this film in the background.
Has he?
Yeah, he's in one of the early scenes. He's hiding behind a tree in a cartoon. He's there in the background behind a tree.
Oh,
he's just there.
That's what I like about this is that I'm going to go back over it many times.
And you'll see Tom Noonan pop up every so often.
I'll see
in the
little
background.
things.
There's a scene where he's sitting, where Philip Seymour Hoffman's sitting, waiting for Samantha Morton to walk over to him outside the theatre. They have a quick cut to a silhouette behind the tree, looking at Samantha Morton and Philip Seymour Hoffman from behind. And then Philip Seymour Hoffman turns round and we cut back, and then the silhouette moves, but it just feels like it's a shot of Samantha Morton walking with Philip Seymour Hoffman in the middle of the frame. But he's right on the side is Tom Noonan just popping in and popping out real quick. Because he's always there. That. For years, he's always there watching. Until he becomes the character.
Yeah.
Which leads to...
Warehouse
number 2?
Warehouse number 2.
Because, of course, if he's a character in this film, in this play, then the play also needs to be being made within this play. Which leads to... Warehouse number 4.
And 4. It's mind-boggling. It really is. It's sort of like the Truman Show on steroids.
If the Truman Show was made by people who were very navel-gazy and worried about what it means to make art rather than society. Where they want to make something that matters and they're worried about what it is to be alone and the fear of recognition and legacy.
I wasn't expecting Philip Seymour Hoffman to grow old. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was he, given how he died.
Oh, that's low.
I was watching this film going, well, at least he got to grow old once.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man. What a downer.
But Philip Seymour Hoffman and Samantha Morton are always the will they won't they couple. So eventually they don't, because Philip Seymour Hoffman gets with Emily Watson, who is Samantha Morton's actress.
Yeah.
Tom Noonan gets with Samantha Morton. And then when Samantha Morton and Philip Seymour Hoffman finally get together again, Tom Noonan kills himself, which leaves up a hole in the play.
Oh my God!
To have a new cadence. So who do they hire? Well, they'll hire this actress who's been acted here to play the role of Ellen. Remember Ellen? We haven't got to Ellen yet.
Please bear in mind, I've only just seen this film. Like you can just give us all the beats, and I'm just here like, oh yeah, I remember that. And it's like
Olive dies.
Who's Olive again?
Olive is the tattooed
kid.
girl.
Yeah.
Olive dies while revealing that Jennifer Jason Leigh, who turned German while she was in Berlin, was actually her lover.
That was strange. Yeah.
And asks Philip Seymour Hoffman to say his sins, that he was a homosexual who abandoned his daughter to have anal sex with his lover, Eric.
Who the fuck is Eric?
We'll get to that in a bit.
Right, okay.
We see Eric in this film.
Really?
I don't know if you noticed, but we see Eric in this film.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm very confused.
So, but then Adele, who is Catherine Keener, comes back to America. She's got a gallery in New York. So she lives in an apartment in New York.
Okay.
He goes to visit her.
Right.
And then this old woman asks if Philip Seymour Hoffman is Ellen, and she's meant to give the key to Ellen. So he says he's Ellen. He walks into the apartment, and there's a letter for Ellen from Adele saying, "Please clean the sheets and do your."
She's coughing.
She's coughing throughout.
Coughing throughout.
She gets lung cancer.
Right.
Cancer comes back up again. You've got a lot of death and disease. But he does the cleaning, and then he starts staying there, and he becomes Ellen. So when Diane Wiest comes in, who is the Ellen that he writes a note to Adele,
you're confused,
saying that thanks for the place. I won this MacArthur grant. He says that as Ellen.
Right.
Cut to later on. I don't know if you noticed when he's.
Oh my god! Oh, that's even.
So so that's messed up. And then later on, you see that the painting of Ellen.
Oh no!
That Adele has in her gallery is Diane Wiest. So when Diane Wiest walks in, she doesn't have the same cadences as Caden was hoping for, but she looks exactly the same. So he hires her to play Ellen.
Oh my god! This is his best piece of work.
and then what happens when Tom Noonan dies is they need a new Caden in the thing.
Oh.
And of course Ellen is ready to step up because Ellen is Caden, Caden is Ellen, and then Caden is looking for a reason to exist at this point. So Caden offers Caden an Ellen role.
Jesus, I need a drink.
We haven't even got to the half of it yet.
Oh my god.
And the woman who gave Caden and Ellen the key now gives Ellen Caden, Caden, the headset for Ellen Caden to give Caden and Ellen directions throughout.
Right.
And explains Caden and Ellen's motivations, because Ellen Caden explains who Ellen was.
Oh.
And Ellen's backstory involves, a mother and no family, but a lover named Eric in bed.
Okay.
Briefly, and then she becomes Adele's housekeeper.
Alright.
And then Adele dies of lung cancer.
Yep.
And outside in the warehouse world, there's guns firing, there's bombs dropping, there's sirens blaring, the world is going to shit, and she just stays within this box. Early on in the film, of course, we have to remember that Samantha Morton talks to Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Philip Seymour Hoffman says he would like to have been a girl. He feels like he would be better as a woman.
Oh, yeah.
So then the film...
How many times have you watched this?
This is my third.
Jesus.
I haven't seen it since it came out in the cinema.
Right.
In 2009.
Mm.
I remember a lot about this film. And so the film, he leaves the... Sorry, that's Caden Allen calling. Don't know if you can hear that, but Caden Allen's calling to give us some direction on this podcast. Because Ellen Caden says that Caden Allen can now leave.
Oh my god, I am so confused.
Because the world has been destroyed. There's no more world left.
Why do you do this to me? I feel
because
like
all the personalities of Caden have slowly filtered away, because he was looking within himself to build a world that he believes is outside, which is in himself. And they've all filtered away, so now it's just him, his mother, and the him that is her.
Can you write my essays?
And what happens at the end?
He dies.
How does he die?
Just dies.
He meets his mother. Her mother.
Right. Sure.
In a world
Yeah.
right at the edge, right at the exit.
Yeah.
They're both about to leave. They just sit down for a little bit. He's directed to put his head on her shoulder. A comfortable place. Finally, he's not lonely. He's finally found some sense of humanity there. And as he's finally realised the title of his play, what it means, how to do everything, the last line of dialogue from Diane Wiest.
You die.
Die. That's the last direction. I'm just a little person. One person in a sea of many different people who do not remember me. Do my little job. I live my little life. Eat my little meals. Miss my mother and my wife.
Oh my god, this is so depressing. But it was good.
This is... Charlie Kaufman is a really interesting person.
Yeah.
His ideas are so phenomenal. But this, when you just watch it, you just think, all those little intricacies, the world that is built within this world that is built within a world, it's just phenomenal and painful. And the marching of time that's inevitable yet seems to be perpetually jumping. The moment where he's going to the dentist and he says, come back in 3 months. Next scene is him back at the dentist. 3 months disappear with a cut. Years disappear without notice.
Yeah.
It's devastating. Life is just fleeting.
You could watch this a million times and still find something new in it.
I absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
It's layered. It's how they made it, like Dodgeball.
Jesus.
Synecdoche, New York is like Dodgeball. So that's Synecdoche, New York. I don't know if you got half of that, Johnny.
I don't know.
But
I don't even know who I am anymore.
But it is, of course, the Smash Hit Comedy of the Year. Empire says it will stay with you for days and you'll want to see it again and again. Days. It will stay with you for days. Empire, I believe. It stayed with me for, 2009 through to 2017?
Wow.
Between screenings. So that's more than a couple of days.
And it didn't...
Helen O'Hara.
Didn't get nominated for any Oscars.
No, of course not. It's too indie.
Crazy.
It's too...
Got nominated for Palme d'Or, but never won it.
No. Indie Spirit? Did it get any Indie Spirit?
I believe it did. My phone's somewhere.
It's just, it just kind of... Over here, it was released in April because... Actually, no, May even. It's just kind of like they threw it out eventually when Revolver finally picked up the thing. But it just kind of... It was there.
Yeah.
It got great reviews, but it's a hard sell. It's a hard watch.
I wonder what the trailer's like.
We'll watch the trailer.
Yeah?
We'll watch the trailer after this. And obviously you'll have heard a bit of the trailer anyway. I know they had the bit in which the old woman at the Adele's place refers to Caden as a little girl. Because
Right.
that's a funny laugh line.
Yeah.
Because when you're watching it just as a trailer, you think, oh, he's not a girl.
Is it a quick trailer? Like,
Squeak!
meet Cadence.
His life is crazy.
In the smash hit comedy of the year.
Why is my poop green? What is life?
Oh my god.
I'm glad the UK picture is that, though. I've got to say, because the US Blu-ray DVD cover is the blimp within the warehouse within the skyline.
Oh right.
And I mean, it's nice, but I feel like if you want to go into it completely blind, this DVD over here tells you nothing. It tells you Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it, and and apparently it's a comedy. Whereas that one tells you, okay, well, there's a blimp and there's a faux version. No, that's not a sticker.
It looks like it's a sticker.
The smash hit comedy of the year, I wish I could have taken it off, is stuck on there. Whereas the US version
stuck it on there to
Nick
to
Shaw,
wean me
to
off.
never forget. Yeah, no, it's like the Holocaust. We must never forget it's the smash hit comedy of the year. 6 million people died within Synecdoche,
No,
New
that
York.
didn't happen. Remember, denial.
I don't know what Timothy Spall's character.
Egypt.
Wait, who plays Timothy Spall within Synecdoche?
I don't even want to think about it.
Rafe Spall. He has to get fat.
Then
for the
who
role.
plays baseball?
Ah. Right.
Oh, don't. We're gonna get in.
Donald Gleason plays Rafe Spall.
Then who plays Donald Gleason? No, we're not doing this.
Rupert Grint.
We can go on. Oh my god, who the fuck plays? No, I'm
Who
not doing
plays
it.
Rupert Grint?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just ask me the question.
Who plays Rupert Grint?
No, that's
our
not
new question.
I don't
Does
even know.
Thunderpants exist in this world?
Oh my god, this is just. Who would play me? Oh, jeez, this is just. Ask me the question.
I feel like I could really capture your essence. I could be you.
Spotlight.
Yes. Johnny, are you mad that you watched this movie?
No.
Are you movie mad?
Yes.
Are you movie befuddled?
Yes.
Are you movie aggravatingly confused and yet emotionally engaged and worried about life and what it means and everything that art can inspire and create and destroy?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Are you just a little person?
Are you going to write my essays?
One person in a sea of many different people who do not remember me.
Please write my essays.
That
What have
song
we got
is
next
so
week?
haunting. Speaking of songs, we've got a nice, fun, upcoming musical, depressing piece of shit.
Yay. I can't imagine it's depressing.
We
Honestly.
go from writer-director Charlie Kaufman to another writer-director with a C in his first initial and his second initial.
Charlie Cox.
Yes, Charlie Cox of Daredevil fame and Stardust has directed a movie.
In Stardust.
What?
I've not seen Stardust.
He is the lead in Stardust. So when I got to talk to him for Daredevil, it's just like, you're the guy from Stardust. Stardust is great. I don't really like Daredevil, but Stardust is great. Didn't like Daredevil, but Stardust is great. Matthew Vaughn's got some good films in him.
But yeah, I can't imagine that next week's film is depressing. Because just from the cover alone, it looks fun and
From the
poppy
cover
and
alone,
quirky
it's got a
and-
girl.
That's why it looks fun.
And it says movie extras for your drama. Extras and more. www.mymovieextras.co.uk.
And that is an actual sticker.
And this is the extended version. I didn't realise that, but that's the only version that's on Blu-ray. So we've got the extended version.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be the shorter version.
How long is the extended
The extended version is 2 hours 40, whereas the theatrical version is 2 hours.
2 hours 40, right? So
2 hours
any
40.
film that's 2 hours 40 isn't. Is Walk the Line? I think Walk the Line might be 2 hours 40 extended.
The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robin Ford is 2 hours 40.
Could
The
be
Open
that.
Blood is 2 hours 40. The Dark Knight is 2 hours 40.
Is it?
Yes.
Jesus.
There was a string of films during the mid to late noughties that were 2 hours 40. Became
Wow.
a thing.
It could be any of those.
The best parts of Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider 2 are 2 hours 40.
Really?
No, they're like 3 minutes. And most of it's just where's your head at.
I never even saw those. I don't know why. Just missed out.
You just hated Chris Barry. You're like, I don't want to see a Chris Barry movie. I've got British Empire, that's all I need.
Daisy Ridley's still up for it, isn't she? She's...
Up for it? No, Alicia Vikander's got the role.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah. Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, my bad.
That's what I say to Alicia Vikander. No,
That's
Ex
what
Machina.
Michael Fassbender says.
Oh, that's a couple.
I'm not jealous.
That's a dream
It's
team.
fine. So, I guess
That
we'll
is a
see.
light between oceans, isn't it? Those two. They can weather a storm.
And still the child. Spotlight.
She can light his house up.
Where can we find you?
Here, there, on Twitter as @EthanRunt, and also you'll find me on Twitter's Twitter @EthanRunt @EthanRunt.
Don't do that. Don't.
I have
do
someone
that.
who is playing me within the world of social media.
I tried to change the subject.
Who would play me?
I don't know.
If you had to cast an actor to play an Andrew.
Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt would play Ethan Runt.
I don't believe that's a good enough excuse.
Well, good looks as well.
Thank you.
Obviously.
That's what I wanted to know. And also, I'm crazy about Zeno. You know that about me. And David Miscavige is also my good friend.
And you're a Scientologist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, David Miscavige is one of my good friends.
Yeah.
And I don't care that his wife has mysteriously disappeared over the last couple of years.
Has she? Really? That's exciting. I need to watch more documentaries on that thing.
Yes, they need to have more documentaries about Scientology.
Yeah. I've only seen the one. My Scientology movie.
No, you should have watched.
Didn't even know I made it. But...
Okay, watch the Alex Gibney.
The what?
The Alex Gibney.
What's that called? Is it called the Alex Gibney?
It's called the Alex Gibney. You do the Alex Gibney. You put one foot here, you put one hand there, you do the Alex Gibney, you go nowhere. What is it called? It's Scientology and the Prison of Belief, but it's Going Clear. Going Clear.
Yeah.
Scientology
I've heard
and the
about
Prison
that.
of Belief.
I've not seen it yet. But
it's great. It's sad. Because Scientology is
good, because I need more sad movies in my life after Synecdoche in New York.
Tom Cruise is just a little person, one person in a sea of many different people who will not remember me.
It's like a Russian doll.
Don't give him more ideas. Kaufman's Russian Doll. It's exciting action comedy for kids, yes? But what's inside? It's a sad drama for adults. But what's inside that? It's a funny, goofy animated film. But what's inside that? It's a hardcore pornography. But what's inside that? It's a metaphysical transcendental meditation. But what's inside that? It's a Terrence Malick film. But what's inside that? It's a one shot of Charlie Kaufman staring at himself in the mirror going, am I real? But what's inside that? It's a goofy, crazy comedy called Trolls.
Until next week, folks.
Whoa. We can't find you anywhere.
Yeah,
Johnny,
well, I stay hidden in the shadows.
No, I know you've got. No, I know you got rid of your Facebook.
I got rid of my Facebook.
And you got rid of your face.
I got rid of my face.
I've been looking at you for a while, and you've got bandages on. It's really
I have
weird.
no face. You can find me at movie_mad on Instagram.
Cool.
And at movie_mad on Twitter.
Love
now, don't get those two mixed up. Right? That's about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't have any websites where you can read about your wonderful essays of life, like you write?
I write when I can.
Cool.
moviemadreviews.wordpress.com.
Wow.
I also write for Red Carpet News TV. But I'm very behind.
Can I see you're very behind? Spotlight.
Where can you find us?
Are you movie_mad on Twitter?
And
is it Are You Movie_mad on Facebook or just
yes.
Are You Movie? Okay, I can never remember that one.
On Facebook I don't know.
Okay.
On Instagram it's Are You Movie.
You do the Instagram, I forget the Facebook.
Don't get those two mixed up, right? Are You Movie_mad on Twitter, but it's Are You Movie_mad on Instagram.
And just, Facebook, Are You Movie Mad? Just find it there. You will be there. And Are You Movie Mad @hotmail.com to email us and tell us what you think and what you think Charlie Kaufman was saying to us.
And who would play us in a Charlie Kaufman movie?
And who would play you? We care about you as well.
We care about you.
We want to make our world. We want to make this a theatre. We want to make this podcast a podcast about the podcast.
Oh, don't do it.
And then we'll do a podcast about how we podcast the podcast of the podcast. We'll adapt Synecdoche, New York.
I've not seen Scanners.
And then we'll find John Malkovich and we'll ask him to play all of our roles.
Goodbye.
We're going to go inside John Malkovich.
I'm pressing the button.
Die.
Are You Movie Mad is part of the Podnose Network, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. Produced and edited by Andrew Jones, executive producer George Grimwood. To find out more about Podnose's network, go to www.podnose.com.